Good morning, guys. Morning, everybody. Hey, guys. Are you there?
Yes,
Yeah, where Hassan?
I'm fine. Is this the
good
new
man.
book?
Yeah, that's new book, man.
No, okay, wait. So reading the new one.
Hi, hello, hi.
Who are guys? That's the new book, Water,
Hello.
Atmosphere. We are going to start our first lesson today, which is water on air. Yeah, we are going to know, guys, why is water important for all organisms' life. We are going to know where is water found. We are going to know what is water cycle. I think you got the water cycle before in the elementary. Let's start, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's get the attendance for today. Abdullah, Nahar, Ziad. Who's Rod Sullivan?
Me.
Yeah, and who's speaking? That Faris Al Hajri. That's good. Abdullah Sagar is here too. Yeah, let's start, guys. Our session today. Why water is important. It's talking about why water is important, first of all, for the body, and second of all, for all of the habitat. And the habitat, it means the environment, guys, or the place where the animals or organisms can live in. So first of all, for our body, guys, or for the organism's body, all of organisms need to break down food and grow and reproduce to get the materials they need for their environment. Even your body needs a lot of water for that. You cannot start digestion without the water, guys. And also for the plants cannot start to make their own food through photosynthesis by carbon dioxide, except in presence of water, guys. So water is getting to be important for even animals or plants, plants, and also bacteria in order for the bacteria to live with water too. So Mishal and Dawi, late. Let's move to, guys, we'll get for that. Again, guys, that's a blade. So for the habitat, water provides habitat for many living things. Yeah, for example, can you give me example for organisms that can live, guys, in the water?
Frogs.
What? Frogs, yeah. What else?
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles, what else?
Alligators.
Yeah, what cannot need water? They cannot need water sometimes, but I need the animals that need water definitely to live. What organisms can need water? What about the fish? What about the sharks? What about the whales? What about the coral reefs? What about the algae? All of that cannot live without water because it depends on their water in order to live.
Message.
Yeah, if you please, guys, mute your mics, if you please.
طب يا أستاذ هذا كتاب جديد.
That's not good, guys. Mute your mic. What do you want,
يا أستاذ
Abdullah?
هذا كتاب جديد.
Yeah, that's the new one, man.
Okay.
If you please, guys. Yeah, that's good. Let's continue. So where's water found? Water is found, guys, yeah, mainly we got salt water and fresh water. It's 100% of water, fresh and salt water. But 97% of the water is only salt water. It's only what, guys?
Salt water.
Salt water. So salt water can be in oceans and seas. So oceans and
Seas.
So 97% of the water is salt water in the oceans and the seas. The other 3% only are coming in form of fresh water. And these
River.
3% are getting, 2 of them are in ice, and one other is fractions between rivers, lakes, water vapor. All of that are getting to be underground water too, are getting in the 1%, the rest of the 1% that coming with the water. So the 3% only are getting in water, and only 2% of them are coming in form of ice, that in the North Pole and South Pole as iceberg. Yeah, it's like ice masses, big masses, huge masses of ice. Let's continue, guys, for oceans first of all. And the oceans are getting around how many percent, guys? Do you remember?
97.
97.
97.
Excellent.
97.
97. Yeah, we have a lot of oceans here. You can see it with me on the map here. You can get the Arctic Ocean in the North Pole. You can get Atlantic Ocean between Africa, South and North America, and Europe. You can get Indian Ocean between Africa and Asia. You can get Pacific water of the ocean coming around the whole world here mostly. So that's what, guys, that's the
The
oceans
ocean and the
and
sea.
making 97% of the salt water inside the earth. Let's get over, guys, ice. Ice here, we said before, ice is the frozen sheets or massive bulky ice. You will get it in the North Pole and South Pole, as you will see here in the map. On the map, you will get the North Pole, and the South Pole, you will get, this white block is a lot of ice here, and also here in the Arctic Ocean, you will get a lot of ice here. Yeah, and that example is demonstrating the math of the water, guys. If the all of water is 100%, 97% only is salt water in the ocean and salt lakes. And if we get the 3%, in the 3% you will get 0.04 of it will be water vapor, and 69% of the 3% are ice, and 30% of the 3% are groundwater inside the ground, and you will get 0.26 of it will be in the lakes. So that's a little bit of fresh water you can get it. So we have to save our water, guys. Okay. Let's move further, guys. We'll get here with me. Yeah, rivers and lakes. Rivers and lakes are getting to be in the continents here. You will get fresh rivers and lakes. Like we have in Egypt here, what? The river is called Nile. And we have in Syria and in Jordan, yeah, Asi and Litani, they are also the rivers. We have Seine rivers in France, and we have also Thames River in England. A lot of rivers, we'll get here. Amazon River in South America, all of that. And we will get also, guys, groundwater. And the groundwater is the water that's coming to get in the rock layers or beneath the soil, and that's the water coming from the rains, and after that it start to deposit down inside the rocks. Yeah, like we get in Saudi Arabia here. Most of the water, like Zamzam, is getting from the underground water. Okay? You understand now, guys, underground water?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go further, guys. Yeah, this question is saying, what are the 4 main sources of fresh water? We will get ice, which is around 70% of the 3%, rivers and lakes, it's around 2%, something like that. And we'll get groundwater, which is getting a lot too here. So we will get samples for that, guys. Freshwater sources are important to people. Why? Because the people easiest source of water is the fresh water. Now, let's go to the cycle of water, water cycle. Water has 3 or 4, 4 steps in order to make the water cycle. The first of all is evaporation. which is boiling of the water, or the water start to evaporate, yeah, from liquid state into gas state or vapor state, making after that condensation, making clouds, and after that start to
Rain.
make what, guys?
Rain.
Precipitation, which is rain. That's step number 3. And after that, it makes transpiration, guys. Sometimes transpiration is getting directly from the trees. And after that, it's making runoff. It's making what? Runoff. So the water is getting up to the sky either by transpiration by the plants, or evaporation, or guys, evaporation from the water surface like the ocean here, making condensation, which is turning from vapor state into liquid state in presence of clouds. And after that start to make precipitation, to make what? To make rains, which is precipitation, which is what, guys? Precipitation, okay? And after that, guys, it makes runoff. In order to run on the floor of the continent, it will be running in form of lakes or running in form of rivers, okay? Okay, guys, again, who can say it to me? Yeah, who can give me the steps? First step,
Evaporation.
evaporation, excellent. The water turns from liquid into
Gas.
gas, which is called vapor, yeah. And after that, it starts to turn from vapor into?
Transpiration.
No. Also gets out from transpiration.
Cloud.
It's getting from the plants as from liquid into vapor too. So we have two ways in order to get the vapor: transpiration and evaporation. Yeah, the sunlight is making evaporation, and the transpiration is by the breathing or the transpiration of the plant itself, okay? And condensation, what is condensation? Second step?
It's cloud.
It turns into a cloud.
To turn into cloud from liquid, from vapor form or from gas form into liquid form. What is after, guys?
Precipitation. Raining.
Precipitation.
Precipitation. Again, precipitation. Precipitation, yeah, that's precipitation. It's meaning rain, and the rain can be in the form of rain as water, or snow, or hail, or even sleet. Yeah, you will get that, guys, a lot of that coming. So after that, guys, after raining, the water start to make what? Run off, in order to be in form of lakes or rivers. Lakes or rivers. Okay, guys? If you please, the one who's making lines, behave yourself.
It's not me.
Yeah, let's get some questions about that, guys, together. Yeah. The first question is saying, what are the 3 major steps of water cycle?
Evaporation.
Yeah.
He keeps making lines stop.
Yeah, evaporation.
Condensation and
Condensation and precipitation and precipitation, guys. Precipitation. Yeah, make it like, like make it apart. Precipitation.
عندي أنا الحالي.
Precipitation. Okay.
أنا سوداء.
Yeah, that's all for the one who's marking that.
مسوي فلة. نار أستاذ، نار متأكد.
وشو؟
مسوي نفس الدي جي، واضح إنه هو الكاتب.
يا ذكي يا عبد
Behave,
العزيز.
guys. Behave. I will get it back. Behave. Just behave.
عيال لا حد يسوي.
والله مو بارد.
So After that sequence, if you please, guys, someone is getting noises in his home. Just mute your mic.
نهار.
This is us.
Guys.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue. The second question is saying sequence. So to make sequence of the steps, start with a bottle on a sunny, a bottle, it means a small lake. Yeah, on a sunny day, how might water move through the water cycle and eventually fall as rain? Yeah. Who can say it to me, guys?
Me.
Yeah.
The water will evaporate and becomes a gas. Then the
Excellent,
condensation is going
Cloud,
to
then rain.
become a cloud, and it will rain. Then
Yeah, become cloud. That's which step?
Condensation.
Condensation.
Yeah.
رجع الطفل يرسم.
سوي فلة بدنا نضحك.
Yeah. Let's continue for this question, guys. Now I know the water cycle is what?
يا عيال لا حد يرسم.
The water cycle is the process at which water moves from the Earth's surface to the atmosphere and get back again. Okay. So we say that's a cycle because it's returning back to its place. Okay. It's like you are getting to play with your friends in the gym and getting back home. So that's like a cycle. You get back to the first point you start from. So that's a cycle. Yes.
عبد الملك يقول راح settings بعدين meeting بعدين meeting settings بعدين disable internet.
For what, man?
عشان ما حد يرسم.
Yeah, no, I can do that, no problem. But I hope you are making that yourself. I hope you are making that yourself. I don't need you to make that, guys, or to make me do that. I'm giving you the privilege to be good men and good manners.
للأسف عندنا
والله
أطفال.
مو بانا والله. يا أبو عبد العزيز واضحة.
والله إنه ما لي دخل أنا. جعل لي بالموت إنه مو أنا.
Thank you. If you please. I can make it next time. Never mind about that.
Do it now, teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to end the meeting. We have only 1 minute. So I'm going just to erase that, who did that. And thank you for the one who's, misbehaved like that. You are a reflection for your background. I didn't say except for that. If you please, yes, excellent. That's a good, guys. If you are good-mannered, that's good for me. You can understand well about that. Yeah, that's a good question, guys. I will give you 2 questions in order to finish that. Compare and the contrast. How did the temperature of water compare to the temperature of the air in the room? Would it be the same? Would it be the same, more or less?
كفو.
مستر الهومورك وين موجود في نفس الكتاب؟
What?
الهومورك وين؟
I will send it to you, guys. Yeah, for the homework, guys, I will send it to you through Pearson. You have to get your account.
No.
Okay, we'll send it to you by 7 p.m. Okay?
And the air cold.
Yeah.
Teacher, I lost my email on personal realize.
I send the emails to Mr. Ahmed Abdesalam and he send it to your parents. I send for grade 7 the whole table of names. Yeah, and the password, the guys, if you forget it, student 1. Student 1.
Okay,
S capital. S must be capital, okay? Guys, S must be capital, and 1, student 1, there is no space between student and 1, okay?
Okay.
مستر.
Yes.
الحين هذا بس نطبعها.
لا حلها وارسلها له.
Some of them will be, guys, some of them will be directly will get it as. online, so you will solve it online. You wouldn't print it, okay? You have only to select and solve it online. And the other assignments, guys, I will give it to you. You can print it and solve it, and after that, take a picture of it, send it to me through email.
كيف طيب ترسل عند مين؟
What?
وش ترسل؟
Yeah, today.
الواجب.
طيب على رقم يعني أبوي وأمي.
بيرسون ريلايز.
بيرسون حبيبي.
ها؟
زي بيرسون ريلايز.
بيرسون ريلايز.
البرنامج
خشيت يا أستاذ أمس ما لقيت ولا شيء.
I said to you, I will send it today.
أوكي.
Okay.
ما بكره.
اوكي.
Bye bye.
خلاص تحس.
مع السلامة.
السلام.